Dan here with news that doesn't suck. Today we're continuing our video series on Over the Top by Zig Ziglar. Just wanted to remind you the objective behind the video series to get you excited about the book and go out there and get it. Chapter 3, Having It All. There is a natural alliance between the creation of wealth and the cultivation of character. Economic success is built on moral foundations, on the rule of law, faith, discipline, contract, savings, integrity, a work ethic. Sound families that elevate these beliefs are the source of much of our culture's strength and future. Jack Kemp. To get all 8 things that life has to offer, we need to understand that we've got to deal with all aspects of life. This includes our personal, family, and business lives. We must also deal with the physical, mental, and spiritual. What you do in your personal life affects your performance on the job. What happens in your career affects your relationships with your family. What happens with your family affects every other phase of your life. Your intellectual growth, your attitude, your physical and emotional health, and your approach to spiritual matters are all inseparable. That's the reason throughout Over the Top I will repeatedly mention balance in your life, because each part affects the financial life, which in turn affects all the others. One more time, they're all tied together. Can you really have it all? Your next question might be, Zig, do you honestly believe that anyone, including me, can have all 8 of the things you've identified? My answer is yes, with some qualification. I do not believe that everyone can become a multimillionaire or even a millionaire, but I do believe that everyone can be at the top, which is where you must be to go over the top, metaphorically speaking. I confess that I was once like the young man who equated security with money and money with success. I was able to help him see where his perspective was off because life had taught me that true contentment and total success come from the things money cannot buy. Don't misunderstand. I like the things money can buy, and I'll bet you do too. I like nice clothes, beautiful residence, big comfortable cars, relaxing vacations, membership in a nice country club, and so on. However, I love the things money won't buy. It will buy me a house, but not a home. A bed, but not a good night's sleep. Pleasure, but not happiness. A good time, but not peace of mind. And a companion, but not a friend. If you go for standard of living, money first, you'll probably earn considerable sums of money, but you will have no guarantee that your quality of life will improve. However, if you go for quality of life first, your standing of living will inevitably go up. With this approach, you will arrive at the end of life's road with more of the things money will buy, and far more of the things that money won't buy. I challenge you to carefully review the 15 identifying points on the top of the first chapter, and one by one ask yourself the question: if I'm at the top, will I be or have all 8 of the things Zig has identified through the first part of chapter 3? That is, if a person is happy, healthy, reasonably prosperous, and secure, has friends, peace of mind, good family relationships, and the hope that things will either continue as they are or get better, we would consider that to be successful. A thoughtful analysis will convince you that with the possible exceptions of health and prosperity, your position at the top will guarantee you the other 6, and you'll probably be healthier and more prosperous. Major disease or disability may thwart your physical or financial health, but you can reach for and attain emotional and spiritual health. And your choice of vocation, such as minister, teacher, or social worker, may limit your income, but with patience, thrift, and good decisions, you can definitely be more prosperous. Or you can minister, teach, or work, socially work in ways outside of the traditional realms that pay better too. That is also a possibility. I know I'm promising a lot, but Over the Top is the instruction book that gives you the game plan that can make these promises a reality in your life. Now he goes on to explain generally what people do the day before they go on vacation, and they have a line of work where things that they do matter. They plan their work the night beforehand. They commit to things. They're a self-starter. They don't let people distract them. They gain momentum. And they discipline themselves to stay on task, etc., etc., etc. And that's rather important because if it's crazy because you have a lot of fun doing your work when you get all those things done. When it's good to have fun, but it's fun to be good. And you start off your vacation the right way, having kicked the ball very, very far down the field. And the point's made that if you work every day like the day before the vacation, in this world where there really is no such thing as job security, you'll have employment security. And your family will be a whole lot happier with you having employment security than it will with job security. Now, do yourself a favor. Stop reading here and now. Make a photocopy of the self-talk procedure in the next paragraph or print it on a 3x5 card, which I'll be doing. Long before you finish this book, you will realize the critical importance of taking this action now. For the moment, let me assure you that research conclusively proves that your self-talk has a direct bearing on your performance. For this procedure, we'll put the identification of your qualities in the first person present tense form. Look in the mirror, talk to yourself, and again, essentially brainwash yourself for success here. Several times each day, but especially before you start your day and the last thing you do at the end of the day, take the card and read. And once you have that card, you take it, you write it down, and you look in the mirror and you talk with yourself. When you wake up, so you operate your day this way, and then when you go to sleep, so you dream powerful dreams and set yourself up the next day to continue. Sort of like can't really say a downward spiral, more like an upward spiral, where the plane has to get so much speed before it takes off, and then what do you do at that point in time? You keep the plane going fast enough so it doesn't have to land. I find this so important for you that I will go past hating being so open about this and share this with you. I, Dubrovko, my birth name, am an honest, intelligent, goal-directed, organized, responsible, committed, punctual individual. I am a highly motivated, optimistic, enthusiastic, positive, focused self-starter. I am a decisive, competent, disciplined, persistent, knowledgeable, creative, resourceful team player who makes good choices. I am an emotionally intelligent, confident believer, and an extra miler. I am energized, have great self-control and a healthy self-image, and manage myself well. These are the qualities of the winner I was born to be, and by using them every day, I will maintain my momentum and have security in a no-job security world. They will also help enable me to get more of the things money will buy and all of the things that money won't buy. Remember, you have to be before you can do something, and you have to do something before you can have something else. I'll take this opportunity to remind you that if I personally know you, I'm more than happy to send a copy of this book over the top to you so you can start putting good things inside your brain and have hope for a better tomorrow, which is very important. I'm willing to bet 1 week of my wage that my normal wage, not my side project, that the two young men, future men, in my ancestral home of Wisconsin yesterday and today that decided to take actions to scare the people around them and to make them uncomfortable in the place that they go to every day. They don't have hope for a better tomorrow, and they're not, I can, again, guarantee a week's of my wage that they're not regularly putting good things inside their mind to give them hope for tomorrow. I'm not going to say that the fear that entire communities have would be averted if everybody was forced to sit down and read this. But I will say, if they have their own volition to put hope inside themselves, that these types of things would not happen from these types of people. Since we have hope for a better tomorrow, remind you that your news doesn't have to make you sad. You listen to news that doesn't suck. Have a good day.